Google has completed the rollout of its August 2023 core update, and the results are in, and it's not good. What can you do to avoid this new core update that's clearly impacting a lot of people online? And what can't you do to really control this algorithm? Find out in this video as we cover what happened in this latest update. Google has completed its core update and it's made the announcement on Twitter last week. It took about 16 days to roll out, and Google is claiming you'll see improvements on some pages and declines on other. We are actually seeing some of our clients that are not on SEO experiencing these contractions, and let's find out why. In the beginning of 2023, Google started working with the Google My Business updates and the review updates. It was so intense, our Google My Business was impacted because we have so many reviews in our industry, in our region, that Google thought it was fraudulent, so it suspended our account. And this happened to countless imposters that probably paid for reviews, unlike us and other businesses that we work with that have earned their reviews. This is a good thing to consider because Google is on the lookout for imposters and fraudsters that are looking to scale their business by misleading and tricking people to come and click over to their site. Google is getting a lot more clever, and this is likely one of those updates. Improving the quality of the Google search experience is the #1 thing they do. So Mike, what can you do to improve your Google search results? Well, the same things apply. Your communication is important, but overall, Google is stressing that the technical side of things is not as important. If you're on a modern WordPress or Shopify store, you should be all right. If you are on a dated site on Joomla or something that is held together by chewing gum and duct tape, well, you're in for a disappointment because your traffic is drying up. So what do you do to really increase the opportunity? First of all, you have to understand, I stopped looking at the chicken bones a long time ago. Trying to forecast SEO is like forecasting the weather. SEO is communication, so you have to determine what's the investment you're going to make. Is it monthly? Is it quarterly? Is it a lump sum, like an addition to your house and a renovation to your house? Because how much communication is enough for your customers to make a decision if they're going to work with you? So don't obsess about the SEO side of the equation. Just focus on being an expert, get into the driver's seat, and write the communication on your website and blog, and also revise it. Top of mind. Think what your customer wants an answer to. And ultimately, that is how you can control the experience on Google. It comes down to your expertise. If you get on a call and you're closing business, but your problem is you can't get business through the door, well, you have to put that expertise on your website. This is the simple strategy. There's no tactics, there's no voodoo. There's a little bit of magic, but it's called effort. And there's a lot of other things we can focus on in terms of building a successful SEO campaign. So what's the run-up in this? In the last couple videos, I've been talking about Brad. Bard is just a terrible name. I'm just gonna call it Brad from here on out. And the Brad AI is training on Google search results, and it's training on data. In this latest search update, Google is crawling CSV files. What's a CSV file? Well, it's a big file, such as a database that contains a lot of information. It's very likely the researchers at Google are trying to train Bard on better data sets so it can produce better results. If you use Bard, it's underwhelming. It really is. It's like an electric scooter without the electric part. It's not fun. ChatGPT is so much better, so why would you waste your time there? And Google knows it. They've fallen behind on innovation, but their ace up their sleeve is they have the largest catalog of the internet at their disposal in order to build a great product moving forward. Bard gives me a lot of Google Wave vibes. Bard also gives me a lot of Google Buzz, Google Plus, all of these failures that Google has really just tatted up at this point. They just have sleeves of tattoos of failures. Bard may just be a bunch of vaporware, but you have to think the way the search algorithm is shifting is moving towards an AI first. They're putting themselves into the shoes of your customer. They're pretending they are your customer in your industry, and they're actually ranking and looking for other content to compare it to yours. And that's the rub of it. Google is always looking for new content, and the way it works is it's not a black box that spits out results and traffic. It's the seasonality of your business. It's the nature of your business. It's the type of solution somebody's looking for. And if you're not expressing your expertise online, Google won't find it, and neither will your customers. So you have to be aware there are ebbs and flows in your business, and this is something to consider because SEO shouldn't be your only marketing, because one algorithm update and the well dries out. Now what do you do for your sales and results? What you can do right now is be aware that Google Analytics 4 is actually an integral part of it. Be aware that your results are going to go up and down, including some pages that have never seen traffic, and new pages will continue to see more traffic. We have seen clients without SEO go up, we've seen clients with SEO stay the same, and we've seen clients without SEO go down. So there are a lot of variables here, and your industry is a big factor. Sometimes things are out of your control and your business happens offline. Your industry exists offline, or at least outside of the realm of Google. So don't be disappointed if that well dries up. And this is a great example of putting all of your eggs in one basket and watching that well dry up, and you wonder what to do next. So make sure you're hedging yourself against the decline in results in case that happens, because you have to consider it could take 3 to 6 months or more for results to come back, because this is really Google just hitting reset on the algorithm because it introduces some new factors, and that criteria is going to re-rank everything, including your website. So the disappointment here is if you don't have any opportunities coming from SEO, well, you'll probably have even less. If you do have some traffic from SEO, it's important to move forward and build a strategy that can help you rank. And as I said, it comes down to your expertise. Put your knowledge on your website. I'm not going to talk about the mysticism here. I'm going to talk about the simple things you can do now. Your website is a brochure. It should cover every aspect of your business. It should cover all the questions that someone in your industry may have. And if you have the best brochure, in a nutshell, you're going to perform better on Google. And what's great about creating informational support resources, info, FAQs, and documents that are either highly technical or at least technical enough for the leisure reader to delegate this to their team. There's different stakeholders at different levels of experience that need to consume your content. So map all of those personas out. Find out what are the top questions you can answer and compare that against the actual search results, because everything you do in digital marketing is data-driven. Just because you're going to create something because you know in your gut it's going to work, well, that's 80% of it. The other 20% of it is you need a strategy and data to support it. And we're going to see more of these updates coming out, and likely what we've seen with Brad is you will have a unique search experience. The search experience is going to shift, and I've been touting that voice is finally here. Voice is finally ready, maybe not for dictation, but at least to the point where you can interact with the search engine to get the results you want quicker and faster. With this core update, it's the same thing over and over and over and over again. Like I said, I don't stare at the chicken bones. You shouldn't stare at the chicken bones. Just make sure you're staying competitive by creating the communication that your customers need. SEO is about communication. It's not about Wizard of Oz and Springtime in Cucamonga. It's actually answering a question by creating a piece of communication. You can see I'm repeating myself because I know this doesn't get through to a lot of people, and you have to get off of 0 to get to 1. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to like and subscribe. If you didn't find this video helpful, go ahead and hit that dislike button. I'm still going to be here riding the wave, and I hope you come along with me on this journey. Thanks for watching. If you're still unsure about your digital marketing question, be sure to request a free marketing audit from Zima Media, where one of our marketing consultants will create a personalized video response and address every single one of the smart marketing opportunities to grow your business.